Hi everyone, this is Yeimalis Acevedo-Rasmussen, Rosa Realty, California and Texas. And I am physically right now in California, and currently I am visiting a first-time home buyer home that I want to share with you guys, because the particulars of these transactions we were able to create for this buyer who has been in the market on and off right now for about 3 years. And haven't been able to find anything, couldn't compete. Of course, the access to the inventory that was available for his price point was very minimal. And we're talking about properties that needed a lot of work, and perhaps the funds were not really there to make it happen. But what I wanted to share with you right now is the fact that this property that he is in contract and about to close, the seller is actually a friend. And having a normal conversation, he initiated an interest on his friends about selling this property. Moving or fast forward to that conversation, of course, I get a hold of this seller. Seller by then was already procuring the activity of a listing agent. So my office is not the listing agent, we're just representing the buyer. But what was created for my buyer here was the following. Technically, this property, and I'm going to show you right now, as you can see, this property was a fixer. Seller was having a horrific experience with the contractor that was working on this property for rehabbing for 2 years, 2 very unsuccessful, wasteful of money years. And my client comes to the mix with a proposition. My client is in the trade, my client has experience, and he goes to his friend and said, listen, if I buy it, this is what I propose. I propose that I get to finish this property, okay, but you get to sell it to me. And in order for me to achieve this and not cut corners, we came together with an offer that it was partially financed and partially seller financed, okay? So we are establishing this product. Basically, the property is negotiated for full price for the seller. The seller is actually contributing closing costs to his friend and buyer, and everything gets wrapped up together in 2 portions of a escrow or 2 phase of a closing. Okay, can creative financing happen in this market? Can things get negotiated, put in place, as long as your sellers and buyers are in sync with the goal, which is one side selling and one side acquiring? Of course it is. Remember, we as agents, we're here to guide and find the best option out there for our clients, and we get to put our heads together and get creative. So my client is walking away with a brand new house, because technically they rebuilt it completely. He was able to actually help the seller achieve and recuperate the money that he has wasted or lost because of the bad experience with his previous contractor. And he is actually getting in way cheaper than going and finding and competing with the market, just because he was able to have these conversations with friends and let everybody know that he was on the market for a house. So buyers, what you guys are doing? Do you have an agent that can get creative with you as well? We at La Rosa Realty, we brainstorm as a group all the time. We come up with scenarios to our agents so they can have ideas and can think outside the box, so they can deliver the solution that either a buyer or seller needs in this market. Connect us with us at La Rosa Realty, California. This is your broker, Yeimalis. And we also have services in Texas now at La Rosa Realty, Texas. So don't forget. Take care, you guys, and share this video with anybody that can be of benefit. Adios.